please do that.
Also, even if you're 18, we still have to have you fill that out. Just fill out as your own guardian. If you need a consent form, see Miss Eschbach, because we are also out. So see Miss Eschbach. Also, if you signed up and then you didn't fill out the QR code, please do that, because we need it because the blood drive people they need it for their own records, and we also need the physical confirmation for ours too. So yeah, the last day to sign up is going to be next Friday, because of what the blood drive is the week after that. So yeah, thank you.
Just a reminder about JSB. Next week is dress check, lunch, and after school, and we'll send out a Jupiter message about more of that. Yeah.
Freshmen and sophomores, we have the Battle of the Underclassmen coming up, and the last day to buy tickets for that is May 10th, and the event is going to be on May 17th.
Hi guys, I heard that many of you are not aware of what are we doing, so we are basically going to an arcade and we are going to the go-karts, and there's a lot of fun stuff, so you really don't want to miss this. There's going to be great food. We're waiting to see you there. Thank you.
Any other announcements? We're just going to stay on that theme, and Johan, if you'd pull up the slide, we're just going to walk through the calendar, talk to the seniors today, and June 2, we are May 2, June 2 is Sunday of commencement, graduation. So while we're lingering here in this mix between winter and spring, we sure would all like to have a lot more spring. Looks like it's going to be a little delayed, but what isn't delayed is we have a lot of life between now and the end of the year. We walk through here, again, learning how to be wise, not only wise, but divinely wise, God's wisdom. You guys are walking in knowledge. Your minds are growing. We will have steps that we're going to be doing here as we finish out the year with finals, with our classes, and then ultimately, as is spoken to, with the activities for the classes and for JSB and the seniors, remembering, as we will remember this weekend, as we see alumni here, you're building relationships that you will look at and reflect upon forever. So let's talk about a few things, a few high points that we have on the calendar, and then we're going to enjoy some of the sunshine as we move through the day. So let's go to the first slide, please, Johan. This is Alumni Weekend. Thank you, each and every one of you, for what you do as students at Auburn Adventist Academy. Mr. Russell and Ms. White shared how even the serving staff on Long Tour made comment to how you chose to interact with the serving staff at restaurants and to engage with your interpersonal. The same thing this weekend. You're going to have people that are going to think for a minute that they're 18 years old when they come on campus, and they're really 68 or 58 or some even older. Your gracious interaction with them, they look at you and they remember what it was like to be in high school. This is the iconic nature of what we do with this era of our life. Thank you for the music. Thank you for your words. Thank you for your interaction with them and making the next 2 days really important for them throughout the process. Tomorrow night for Vespers, if your village, Pastor Ryan is going to be speaking, and on church at Sabbath, in the gymnasium, where we'll be having our church service, Pastor Bill is going to be speaking. So we're blessed to have two of our local community members. And I think Pastor Ryan's their 20-year reunion this year, 20-year for Pastor Ryan. And for Pastor Bill, it's his 40th year. So there you have a snapshot of two of those members of our community. When you're graduating, yeah. I wonder what has seemed longer, the first 20 years for him or the second 20 years? No, not at all. Not at all. MAP assessment next week. Seniors, thank you for doing all the assessment you've done over the course of the previous semesters. And with your SAT and ACT, you are not doing the MAP assessment. The rest of us, this is our last phase. Just to remind you, this is an expectation. We do standardized testing is a requirement for all schools, and we do MAP assessment. Your MAP scores make a difference. They make a difference in what you can do academically here and beyond. Trust me, do your very best. You are measuring yourself And you're not being measured against anybody else. You're measuring yourself. So next Wednesday and Thursday, we'll have map assessment. You've seen that schedule. Next Wednesday also, Coach Russell is working on our sports awards. Stay tuned for more information on that as we finish the year with some of the events that we're having. Next slide, please. ASB elections then next Thursday as part of our map assessment Thursday. Also throughout that, ASB will be organizing and getting in place our elections. Candidates will be, you'll be seeing candidates posting signs and such for their eligibility to be elected as the next ASB team. Thank you again to Kelsey and the team this year. Looking forward to continuing that great tradition of leadership and guiding us through with activities. On Sabbath, the 11th, Masterworks. Not much band, because the instruments may or may not be here yet. Glad to see you, Mr. Plecker. Thank you for the journey back to get ready to bring the bus. The bus is in the shop, getting a new radiator, and will be coming back. Just so you know, all the band instruments are secured because those doors, they open with air, and so they're locked shut while the bus is in the shop. The bus will be coming back with a brand new radiator, which is great news for our new-to-us buses, because that'll be the last time that they need to be fixed on that radiator probably. Masterworks will be here at church. Amen. Thank you to Bells and Sylvan Orchestra and Full Orchestra for performing at church for Masterworks. And then the following week, seniors will be busy with 3 days of activities. Their senior class trip is going to be doing a lot of things locally, as well as enjoying hanging out late into the night here on campus and doing a lot of fun things. Paintballing, whitewater rafting, including an academic day, which got them a third day. Just for those of you who are thinking, they're going to an introduction on business with the Seattle Mariners, and then a Mariners game, which is part of their activities. But that also coincides with, as we heard, Johan, the next slide, on Friday the 17th, after school, 9th and 10th grade, freshmen and sophomore wouldn't fit in the line. So freshmen and sophomores, you have your activity after school on Friday. So nobody's going to have to miss school. You'll be back on campus. Sign up and do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Seniors will be gone and doing activities on that day also. Sunday, don't forget JSB. Most of you have signed up. Many of you juniors and seniors have signed up. That's a morning leave. Remember, that's a midday activity. Pray for this kind of weather. That'd be a lot of fun. And then the week of the 20, 21, 22, 23 is last classes. And we will be having our last classes during that time. One thing I need to share with you based on our health and our well-being as a school. I went out yesterday to Lake Tapps to meet with the park rangers and those that run the park. The water temperature in Lake Tapps is hovering around 49 to 50 degrees. And it's just cold. Was it cold this morning? Yeah, it was cold this morning. Yesterday when they got to the lake, it was 36 degrees, almost freezing. And the water temperature is going to be too cold for us to really justifiably put you guys in and out of the water, even if we had a great weather day. So there's no lake day for this year, for this school year. That's a bummer for you seniors. The rest of you plan on a wonderful lake day in the fall, but we really needed to make that call. The water's just going to be too cold to have you in and out of the water and do that safely. That is even if we had a sunny day between now and the end of the year that we felt we could go do that. With that being said, though, next slide. With that being said, though, regardless of what the weather is on the 24th, we're going to do an ASB party. If it's raining, we're going to get wet and muddy. We're going to have fun. ASB's been working on that. That is an activity day. And then campus ministries, spiritual year in review for Vespers. So village students, you may want to bring a change of clothes, come to campus. We'll have all kinds of activities. No classes on Friday the 24th. No classes. We'll be doing a lot of things. And then Vespers that evening going into Memorial Day weekend. Monday's a day for us to prepare for finals. There's no classes being held on Monday, Memorial Day. Many of you dorm students will be going home. A number of you will be staying. The dorms are open. Some of you have signed up to go to the baseball game that Monday, correct? Not enough. We didn't get enough. Okay, thank you for that update. We needed a minimum amount to go to the Mariners game, and not enough signed up. Finals are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors. And then juniors and seniors, remember that on Friday you have a final in the morning, and then we go right into graduation practice. Plan on being at school, on campus through mid-afternoon. We'll give you times when you can plan on leaving, but we just need to get all the plans in place for graduation. Then with commencement on graduation weekend, starting Saturday with 3 programs: baccalaureate, family vespers, and class night, and then commencement starting at 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June. It goes quick. Yeah, it's a wonderful journey. The seniors are ready to be, let's see, 12:45 in 1 month. We should be outside taking pictures, center campus, because of all that journey. Any questions? We're meeting here for an assembly because the chairs are already in the gymnasium. No chairs in Dower. So this is not so much of a spiritual service, but it's us coming together. I just want to check and see if anybody has any questions on the schedule. Thank you. Yeah, Joseph. With these dates and such, look at the Weekender. A lot of this is in the Weekender with information on this. Double check on that, yep. And check that weekly as for updates and such. And if you have any questions, drop by the office and we'll help clarify. Okay. All right. It's a beautiful day, so half of you are going to go enjoy some sunshine. Ladies, you're dismissed. Gentlemen, stay by. And gentlemen, scoot in, scoot up. Hey guys, scoot into the inside edge just so we can talk. Scoot into the middle sections, inside edge. I want to get you outside for some sunshine, but we need to just have a heart-to-heart for a minute.